Check.
We're in. Yet again.
Yeah.
Second time round. That's for sure.
Oh, yeah, that's right.
Because we recorded the Halloween episode the other day and it didn't quite work out. So
Yeah. Why was that again?
I don't know.
Camera does not like me.
Camera doesn't like you or me. I think we rushed into it too quickly. And I just didn't set focal point.
So then that means we've had Halloween now.
Did you have Halloween?
Yeah, so...
Did you celebrate Halloween?
My children did.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Yeah, that's how I celebrate.
It's just as important with you.
I take my kids around trick-or-treating. But yeah, no, they met up with their... my older two went separate ways to their friends' little get-togethers and parties. Friendses. And then my youngest, shiitake.
What's that?
It's a school.
One of your loons fucking acting up.
No, I called to ask a question earlier about the Veterans Day thing next week. But
it's Veterans Day next week. What is Veterans Day?
Veterans Day?
Yeah.
It's just a day that we take and remember and appreciate those that are still living that are veterans. Not to be confused with Memorial Day, which a lot of people do.
When's that?
It's in
September. What is it?
Like 13th.
13th. Well, we have one back home. It's called Remembrance Day.
Yeah.
It's in September, and it marks the end of the First World War. We have a 1 minute silence at like 11 o'clock. Because it was... No, I can't remember when it is. Is it the 11th of the 11th? It might be. So Remembrance Day might be the...
It's Veterans Day for us.
Veterans Day, yeah. So it's 11th of the 11th. At 11 o'clock was when the First World War ended.
Dang, that's cool.
When the gunshots went quiet on the battlefield, in the trenches.
So you mean... You're talking about World War I.
Yeah, well, we use that as essentially as Remembrance Day because it was the kind of milestone for major wars at that point because, the First World War, the Great War, as it was called at the time, because it was the Great War. When the guns fell silent, they,
So does Scotland have a military, or is it part of the UK's military?
It's part of the British Army, British military.
Okay.
So you got the British Army, the Royal Navy, and then the Royal Air Force.
Okay.
And then special service. So
the soldiers that I would have seen, and I did in Iraq, that were part of the British Army, the military. There could have been some Scottish folks.
100%, yeah.
That's
I mean, like one of the major squadrons, the Blackwater Squadron, they were based at Fort George, which is in between Nairn and Inverness.
Okay.
Huge, fort that they built round about the mid 1700s, I think it was. That was really where the British held their post after the Battle of Culloden. That's where the Redcoats were, but then that became the station for the British, the Blackwater Squadron at that point.
Okay.
So yeah, we used to go up there. I think that I could be wrong in saying this. I think the Blackwater Squadron was disbanded, I believe. And then you had the Queen's Own Highlanders as well. They were the boys in the war that, they were from Scotland. They were from the Scottish Highlands.
Okay. So
yeah, we have our own kind of like Memorial Day, but because we have the poppies, which is something that you guys don't do over here. So we all wear a red poppy on our clef
for Remembrance Day.
For Remembrance Day, because the poppy symbolizes, I think it's the black is for the center of the black is for the gunshot, and then the red around it represents the blood that was spilled on the battlefield. But then obviously on Flanders Fields, which was one of the main battlefields in World War One, yeah, which was where they, that's where the poppies bloomed afterwards. It was just like red poppies.
Our whole claim to fame on poppies is Wizard of Oz, so doesn't go back much further past that. Wizard of Oz. You know what I'm talking about? The reference?
No, I don't know the reference.
Poppies.
I don't remember.
They're
It's
running
been so long since I've seen.
So the drug, this
Oh
whole,
yeah, heroin.
okay, so heroin comes from poppies.
Yeah.
And the Wizard of Oz, when they leave the wizard's castle to go and fight the witch, they take off running through the field of poppies, and the witch does a little thingy in her globe, and it starts to
ferment.
I guess it starts to ferment. Basically, all the pollen's getting kicked up.
Yeah,
you know?
and they all get stoned.
They all pass out.
High, yeah,
They all pass
high.
out.
Have a heroin overdose.
They all pass out, and in the field of poppies.
Man.
And then then Glinda, the good witch, wakes them up with snow.
Oh right, really? Okay.
Do you see what I'm saying?
I get
See
you.
what I did there?
Yeah, counteracting.
That's the producers and the directors.
The
of the Wizard
original
who did that.
Narcan with
Yeah,
just
man.
coke.
It's probably that dude that did you hear about like the folly in the movie where you can see this one angle, this one shot, this one scene where a shadow of a stagehand hangs himself.
Yeah, that has been disproved.
I know,
that has been
but-
debunked.
But you know, it
Because
would
one
be
of the
really cool.
Munchkins had to stand on a really fucking tall
Right.
chair and hang himself.
Yeah.
You know, no, that's where all things. But did you know now? Apparently, so I was speaking to my dad, who's a part of the police, and he was saying to me that like there's basically no more heroin in the UK now because they burned the fields in Afghanistan, and that's where the poppies were growing.
Oh, that's dope.
And I've seen a few videos of like, because when with the Brits and the US, they left Afghanistan, they were told, burn these fucking fields.
Yeah.
Get them burnt. And there was like huge, like armed guards, like guarding these poppy fields, and a lot of these locals who were making big buck, that's how they made their living off of the poppies. They were like saying to them, if you burn these poppies, like we're gonna be fucking beheaded here.
Wow.
And in good, colonizer fashion, we were just like,
Yeah.
lit it up. See you later.
Well, so
Bye.
there you go.
Your head, not mine.
Heroin's out and fentanyl's in. So
Fentanyl, the fentaflop. Have you heard of that?
yeah.
That's what we call it. Fentanyl is
I just watched the.
immense.
Well, I think I told you on our last episode that I was catching a documentary about fentanyl, and they're mixing it with the tranquilizer, so it's called Trank now.
Well, that's what they're. I mean, so it's not uncommon in the UK if you're in a smoking area, especially in nightclubs, bars, and whatnot. When people are really drunk, I've shared cigarettes off of people. I've shared vapes off of people. You're drunk, you go in, you want a nicotine hit, and you're like, give us a shot of that.
Drag.
There's people that are hanging around smoking areas now with fentanyl laced vapes, and they're just fucking giving these people that, and then they're just dropping out.
Wow.
But there's a new drug that's on the streets just now. It's a form of fentanyl or it's some sort of narcotic that is now Narcan resistant. I don't know if I've ever mentioned that in the past, but
that's what I brought it up our last episode, and you said because of the there's called Trank, so it's either the one with benzo or the one with the horse tranquilizer. The fentanyl that's cut with one of these two, you said is Narcan resistant, and that's what I think it's the Trank, because the girl in the documentary was saying that it is in fact Narcan resistant also.
It's scary.
Yeah,
that's why I don't go into gas station bathrooms, like genuinely.
Yeah,
because God forbid, I walk in there and I find somebody who's having a fucking fentanyl overdose or a meth overdose, and that's the place to do it. Yeah, get your gas and shoot up.
Jesus,
and it happens more often than not.
Well, thank God, the seems like we're getting away from the needles in the candy. I didn't find any needles in the kids' chocolate bars.
No,
my mom, she always had a story for everything. Everything I ever wanted to do that I thought was cool, there was always someone who died.
Yeah, you
my
said
mom,
that. You said that the last time.
We're gonna bring up some stuff that's never gonna hit the air because of our last episode. But so that was one of the things for Halloween was check your candy. And so like a crazy ass like traumatized kid, I'm in there like squeezing all my Snickers bars to make sure that You know, that Larry down the street didn't put
There's no poppies in there.
needle down in it, dude. And then she used to talk about when I was wanting to go to the movies at 13 years old by myself, that people would put, you know, needles in this movie seats. And dude, I look back, I'm like, Mom, dude, like that was traumatic. Like you definitely hooked me up with some severe anxiety about some of that stuff.
But there's something to be said about your entire childhood life. Your parents say to you, don't go knocking on strangers' doors, or whenever somebody comes up to you asking you, do you want to come? I've got puppies, or I've got sweeties or candy in my van. Do you want to come? You're like, no.
Yeah.
But one night of the year, they're like, have at it.
Go ahead.
Have at it. Did you see that boy in Dardanelle?
That
local boy that was wandering around, the pedophile boy that was wandering around on Halloween night. That's fucking scary.
No, tell me about it.
That's scary. I mean, I'm not going to go into it too much.
Sure.
But the local authorities put a thing on Facebook because he was wandering around, you know. It's quite scary that these people are wandering around on Halloween night when you're
talking when you're saying a boy, are you talking about a young?
No, he's a grown guy.
Okay.
That's a very Scottish thing referring to.
Okay, so you're talking about
see that
some
boy over there,
grown ass man that's wandering around on Halloween night,
registered
doing
nonce. What? I don't know. What do you think nonces do?
He's a registered sex offender?
Yes.
Oh, okay. Yeah. So he's looking for some candy.
He's looking, some sweet stuff. I'm not going to put it like that.
He's looking for some candy.
That's
all
for
right.
sure.
I got you.
But, yeah.
Oh, I didn't hear that. So this
Halloween
was happening over in Yale County.
Night.
Man,
that's for sure. Yeah, Isabelle worked Halloween. I didn't.
Oh.
But, spooky season.
We for the first time in a few years didn't go to one of the neighborhoods that we go to sometimes, and there was like, I don't know, 10 years ago I think or less, there was somebody ran over, like a child ran over in this specific neighborhood.
Yeah, I can believe it.
I mean, dude, I don't know how, there's one way in this neighborhood and one way out, okay, but the neighborhood itself is, I don't know, like 4 square miles. But there's one way in, one way out, right? Mm-hmm. And there's, I don't know,
the whole street's a haunted house.
There's 200 houses.
Yeah.
And they're all
is it just like a?
It's all trick or treat. Yeah. So you can go door to door, you know, like and get candy. But the entire community, you know, a third of the entire community goes to that neighborhood. There's 3 big neighborhoods that our community goes to.
Yeah.
And
this neighborhood where we are now, it's renowned as being quite a good one, or at least the one that's over from us, you know.
Yeah.
It's renowned for being quite a good spot to go trick or treating. You know, we used to do it all the time when we were kids. I mean, like, we used to get our pillowcases and use them as little candy bag sacks. Oh, yeah. You know, you go knock on the door, tell a joke. You know, is that a thing over here?
No.
Do you not tell jokes, or do you just go to the door and
just knock and you yell trick or treat?
Man,
yeah,
that's wild. In the UK, like you wander around, you knock on the door.
The kids tell jokes.
Yeah, you ask for a joke or a song, and you sing a song. You sing a little
song.
Who
asks for this?
The person who's giving out the candy. Like you have to earn your candy. So you tell a joke or you sing a song, and then they deliver your candy. They give you your candy.
Yeah, see, that's you know, that's terrible.
No, it's not.
Yeah, no. Think about it. Let's break that down.
Okay.
A grown up is making a child perform.
Yeah.
For a reward.
Yeah.
And it could be a song.
It's like the lower grade. It could Epstein Islands.
Could it be a twerk?
I
mean, you know, like, where do we draw the line at, Scotland?
No, there's not going to be a twerk.
It could be a twerk.
No, it's not going to be a twerk.
You could run into this dude from Dardanelle, and he's like, "Hey, turn around."
Then I would be at the end of the yard.
Turn around.
Come here
and drop it like it's hot.
Yeah, mind you know what kids are like these days.
So seriously, is there a little retrospect there? Like,
get your head out the gutter.
No, dude, you brought it up.
No,
you guys in Scotland are twerking for your candy. Like that's.
I mean, I've seen a few girls twerking for candy in nightclubs. That's for sure. You know.
Oh,
anyway,
man.
We're on episode 13.
Oh, I thought we were already past that.
Lucky 13. Ooh.
You still have your Halloween lights up, so that's.
I thought I'd keep them up because they look quite nice. I didn't realize that we had the cobwebs and stuff that were up.
Oh yeah, you forgot to.
I took them down.
Yeah.
But they glow. They were glow in the dark.
Oh.
And I turned the lights off in here after that recording the other week, and I was like, "Whoa!"
Oh, that's cool.
I didn't realize that, but
that's cool.
It's cool. Anyway, what have you been up to other than working? It's been a while since I've seen you.
Oh, no, yeah, I've been doing some hunting, man. It's hunting season.
Cool.
Took my little boy out last week to one of the wildlife refuges over in Dardanelle, and they have a special youth hunt. So he drew out, and he killed a couple of does. So we saw one buck twice.
Cool.
He shot and missed. But a lot of good bucks harvested that weekend out there.
Cool.
Several good bucks. So yeah, it was a good time.
Nice. I want to try and go out hunting at some point, but I don't have a license.
Well, I told you I would take you when I get back from Nebraska.
I got another guy who I know who I work with his wife, and I've become quite good friends with him. Not good friends, but I know of him quite well.
Yeah.
And I was speaking to him, and he was wanting me to go out on Tuesday next week, but I can't because Isabel's home next week. So.
Yeah. So it opens tomorrow.
He gave me some real nice summer sausage, though.
Oh, yeah. Oof.
It was good.
Oh, I had some. You gave me a piece of it last time I was here.
Did I?
Yeah.
Nice. I made a pot pie
love
last
innocent
night.
summer sausage, man.
Yeah. It was good. It was really nice. I was making all sorts of stuff with it because I really enjoy cooking.
Yeah.
You know, I put it in pasta. I've been making my own pizza dough. So I put it on the pizza.
Oh, yeah. Well, there we go. Let's wait for that to drop.
You know, but I thoroughly enjoyed it. I made pasta, I made pizza, I put it in scrambled eggs.
Yeah.
Did all sorts with it, you know.
So, I mean...
Stuck it up my ass.
It's like that big.
Well, this one was a bit smaller. This was a small deer.
That doesn't matter the size of the sausage. So, yeah, gun season, Modern Gun opens up tomorrow. And the Orange Army will hit the
Orange Army.
Yeah, they'll hit the woods.
That's a very different thing in Scotland. The Orange Army. Oh no, have we stumbled onto something fun, ladies and gentlemen? Woo-hoo! The Orange Walk. The Orange Walk.
Okay.
Walk.
So for your friends over there in Scotland, our Orange Army is the opening weekend of deer hunting season with rifles, and every American that hunts in America tomorrow, well, depending on when your state opens.
Boy, is your mind about to be blown here.
You have to wear blaze orange.
Mm-hmm. Is it correct that orange is a color that deers can't see? It's not within their...
There's not
color spectrum.
Well, deer's color spectrum is very, very limited, period. They don't have a wide color spectrum. What I was told is that they can only really see blue, but it's not about the deer, it's about other hunters. If deer can't see blaze orange anyway, it doesn't matter. What you're trying to avoid is being shot. You know? So the requirement is that you wear, I want to say it's like 60, 80 something inches, maybe 100 and something inches. You have to wear a certain amount of square inches of blaze orange on your body. Yeah. And then you also have to have one on your head.
Because I found it really kind of ironic, you guys going out in your camos and then sticking on a bright fucking orange vest.
Yeah.
You know? That's like a ghillie sniper going out there and be like, hey, here.
If you look at the genesis of hunting, you don't see camo. Like, they didn't hunt in camo, right? They hunted in
kilts.
Right. I mean, anything else. So I don't know, man. The camo thing, it's marketing. It's, it's companies making money, but convincing everyone that you have to blend into your environment. Yeah. But no, there's been a lot of studies, a lot of videos out on YouTube about, what can deer see and how do they see. And the rods and cones are just different in the eyeballs, man. And I mean, the disadvantage that we find ourselves with deer, the disadvantage is their hearing, their noses. But black bears have like 20x better smelling than white-tailed deer.
Better be careful of them black bears. Anyway, rooting back,
please. Scotland's Orange Army.
Yeah.
What
well, they don't go hunting deers. They go hunting fucking Fenian Catholics. Okay. So So there's a bit of history to be had here.
Yeah.
There was obviously wars in the UK at some point. I can't remember the exact.
Did you say there was wars in the UK like this? Like we're just glazing past that?
Well, of course there was wars in
There's
the UK.
a lot of wars.
There was a lot of wars
since like the 1300s.
Yeah, but the UK was pretty renowned for it because the English were trying to fucking steal everybody else's shit.
Yeah.
You know, like the Scots and the Irish. But this all roots back to Ireland.
Yeah.
In 1690, I think it was when it was.
Okay, that's awful
and it was
specific.
This was when it all shat the fucking bed.
Okay.
So on the British side, you had William of Orange, who was, I think he was the rightful king of the United Kingdom of Britain, of Great Britain. Then you had King James. King James.
Like the Bible, King James?
King James was a Catholic. William of Orange was a Protestant. Now, there was a big, famous battle at the river Boyne, I think it is, Boyne, the Battle of the Boyne, it was called. Very sacred battle for the Irish and the British at that point. William of Orange went in. King James fucked it up. William of Orange won and took Ireland, which is when the occupation of Ireland started.
Okay.
The Protestants bowed down to William of Orange, and the Catholics, they bowed down to King James, obviously the King James Bible, which was the Catholic Bible there's now still the Catholic Bible. This history still stands really fucking true today, because obviously in the within the 1900s, ever since then, the Protestants and the Catholics have fucking clashed heads with each other. You had the occupation of Ireland and then the uprising, the IRA, the UVF, all of that, British versus the Irish Republican Army, who were the militia who wanted a united Ireland, but the Protestants, the UVF, who followed William of Orange as their figurehead, were the loyalists, or no, the unionists, sorry. They were the ones that wanted to hold Britain with Ireland, Scotland, England, and Wales. It was them who wanted that. So now you still have these people who are supporting William of Orange, and they have these marches every now and again, and it's called the Orange Walk. And they march down with their flutes playing and their drums, and then they'll march through. So there's two major football teams, soccer teams in Glasgow. There's Celtic and there's Rangers. Rangers, heavy unionist royalists, love the royal family. Celtic, very Catholic, very pro-Palestine, very against the British occupation, against the occupation of anywhere, because Ireland is very, very pro-Palestine because of what had happened with the Brits going in, invading and colonizing Ireland and taking everything and then pushing all of the Irish out to the west where the land was less fertile. They couldn't grow anything because it was very rocky, cliffy. Potato famine was when all of that fermented soil in the north, they grew the potatoes, stuck them on a ship, and they sailed them over to the United States. Everybody who lived in the west, the Catholics, who wanted to be a part of the United Ireland, got fuck all, nothing at all. And that's where that comes from. Which is where hillbilly comes from. So when the Scots, the Ulster Scots, the Irish Scots, when they immigrated over to the United States, they were trying to find all this land that they wanted to settle on. What is there an abundance of in Scotland that there is an abundance of on the kind of east coast of the United States?
Mountain range?
Hills. A lot of hills.
Appalachians.
They moved in. They wanted to live in the hills, like the valleys and hills and mountain ranges of Scotland and Ireland. Who did the Protestants support?
William.
What's another word? What's another name?
Billy.
Billy. Hillbilly, which is where the word hillbilly came from. Was because the Scots, the Ulster Scots, moved over here, lived in the hills, supported William of Orange, therefore he created the name hillbilly. There you go. There's some history for you.
But
different to the orange. What did you call it? The Orange Army of
Orange
deer
Army,
hunting.
yeah.
You know.
I don't know. Could be some layover, some lapover there with because if you think about the primary people that hunt are the hillbillies, right?
Oh, aye, 100%. Maybe that's why they wear their orange. You know, but they are very, very, very. Like, see when the Queen died?
Yeah.
Like, Celtic Park had, like, banners up, like, ridiculing the Queen.
Yeah.
When Prince Andrew was done for the whole Epstein scandal, holy shit, did Celtic have a fucking hoot with that.
I'm sure.
You know? Very, very, very strong history down there.
Wow.
You know, so that's where it all comes in. William of Orange, hillbillies, Orange Army, Orange Walk.
Okay.
There we go.
Okay.
Because I remember when me and Isabelle, we were in Glasgow in Isabelle, because I'm anything but a royalist.
Right.
I'm not a fan of the royals at all.
Right.
As Isabelle, obviously being the tourist that she is, was in Scotland and stuff like that, and there was a fucking orange walked past us. Now these things can get really fucking gnarly.
Well, I was gonna say, like, I mean, they're not. Are they considered like protests? I mean, it's they're
parades, but they're not protesting. They're basically saying
they're antagonistic.
They're antagonizing because Glasgow was split.
Yeah.
Into the Catholic side and the Protestant side.
Yeah.
Now you have a football game every year. It's called the Old Firm, and that's when Rangers and Celtic play each other in the Scottish Cup during the Scottish Premier League during that whole championship. And holy fuck, does it get a bit gnarly in that stadium, because you've got one side that's entirely blue and red and white, and the other side that's fucking green.
Yeah. It's like,
but then that's why the Irish flag is green, white, and orange, because you have the Irish, and I can't remember what the white unifies. I think it unifies the peace in between, and then you have the orange, which is the Protestants, Catholics, Protestants.
Oh, and then a little bit of peace. Yeah,
there is fuck all peace over there, man.
Yeah, I'm sure. I'm sure. It's. I was gonna make the joke reference of it's similar to marching a gay pride parade through the middle of Dallas Cowboys Stadium with a football game happening.
Or through the Appalachian Mountains. Most colorful. But then, like, try going up, I've worked in Danville a few times. Danville Mountain, holy shit.
Yeah.
If you hear some fucking noises up there.
Yeah. Clench your butthole. I guess
it clench your butthole. Them fuckers have got less teeth than the banjos have strings.
Yeah.
That's for sure.
Do you remember, have you heard of this reference, the Deliverance movie? Have you seen that movie?
I've never seen Deliverance, no.
Do you know the reference, why it's so, like, prevalent here?
What? Deliverance?
Uh-huh.
No.
So it was filmed here.
Was it?
In Arkansas.
Cool.
Let's see where exactly it was.
Man, the Nae Bad Podcast and Deliverance were filmed in the same state.
So Burt Reynolds, Ned Beatty and Ronnie Cox. God, what a trippy movie. You need to see that, dude. You need to watch Deliverance. So I think it was supposed to take place in Georgia, but it was filmed in Arkansas.
That's cool.
And
it's like
the dueling banjos and everything. That's where that became famous.
Like the stereotype.
Yeah. Golly, where's it?
There's a few good films that have been filmed.
Oh, shot primarily in Rabun County, Georgia. However,
because True Grit, it was also filmed.
Oh yeah, True Grit.
True Grit is in this area.
You know what's cool?
I'll find that for next time.
Yeah. Yeah, we can move on from Deliverance, but no. What was really cool is there's a ton of history that. So I realized about a year ago, I realized that the end of the settled West in pioneer days, the end of the occupied states, the western border was Fort Smith, Arkansas.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Cool.
Because everything west of Fort Smith was Indian territory.
That's right, because Fort Smith borders Oklahoma, doesn't it?
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
So So Fort Smith was the edge of America back in, early 1800s. And so much.
That was the ice wall.
It was the ice wall. It was the ice wall. But yeah, so, the famous Hanging Judge Reeves was there from Fort Smith. True Grit, that was all had a lot to do with Fort Smith. And then, of course, the trail, the major trail from Fort Smith to, back east is along the Arkansas River. So it's, it cuts through Russellville. I-40.
Yeah.
Actually, it's not I-40. It's Highway 64 is originally the most major throughway from
trading network
from west to east.
Yeah.
And so Highway 64 and the Arkansas River.
Well, that's why I-40 is the number one route for human trafficking in the United States.
Yeah. Well, other than I-10, which is further south, I-40 runs coast to coast.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah, so it is. Yeah, it runs from California.
And it's one of only...
Is it California all the way over to the Carolinas?
It goes all the way to... I know it goes to San Bernardino.
Where's that?
Southern California.
Is it?
Because it goes through Flagstaff, which is northern Arizona.
Yeah.
I-40 does. And then I haven't been on I-40 past Flagstaff. I always turn and go to Phoenix at Flagstaff. But east, I've gone all the way to... South Carolina, I think it goes.
I've not been up to the Carolinas.
Yeah,
I'd like to go. Tell you what, I was at the other day. I was at one of a good friend of mine, Johnny Brazil.
Yeah,
he got married just this past Saturday.
Okay.
So congratulations, Johnny.
Yeah, I saw him last week. I had no idea he was about to get married.
Yeah,
I saw him with you in the shop.
We were in the shop, and yeah, that was good.
Cool.
I was kilted up.
Cool.
Went along. That was a little bit too much culture for a lot of people that were there.
Yeah.
But there was a few people did really like it. That were very much kind of curious about the whole thing.
Yeah.
But no, it was really good.
Awesome.
It was cool to
Where'd y'all go? Where was the wedding?
It was at his property.
I don't know where he's at.
He just lives
somewhere
locally.
around here.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
He just lives locally, and it was cool. He's got a barn that he completely renovated and made it all pretty and nice, and that. He bought quite a bit of land out there, so it was really pretty. And then the two of them, they walked back down the aisle together, and they both got on horses and rode off with each other into the woods. And it was really nice. It was a short and sweet ceremony. It was 10 minutes, roughly. It was really nice, straight to the point. Brilliant.
Yeah. Cool.
It was really good.
Cool.
Really. So congratulations to Taylor and Johnny.
Yeah, congrats, guys.
On your
we love y'all.
On your wedding. It's,
I'm headed over to a barn tonight myself.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Having a little bit of fucking hold down, throw down.
Yeah, I think
Are
so.
you?
Yeah.
Where's my invite?
So there's a fundraiser for my aunt's organization that she works for, RVAC. So RVAC is a large, very large nonprofit here in our community, and they have their Denim and Diamonds. Denim and Diamonds. Fundraising event tonight.
Tuxedo.
So we go out to this barn in Dardanelle. It's the barn in Dardanelle. Leslie Smith owns it.
I've never been there.
And it's a wedding venue, event venue.
Where is that?
You have to go. You have to take a left and go down 7 about a couple of miles, and then you turn off and you kind of go a little further south off of some dirt roads. But
cool.
So I am being auctioned my services for executive chef.
That would be sick.
So I did it last year for the first time, and it was for a dinner party, private dinner party.
Cool.
Made and chefed by yours truly.
Nice.
And so I offered my services up as an auction price or as an auction gift, and it went so well that I'm gonna do it again. So
cool. Is Sarah and the boys?
My wife
going?
and I are gonna get dressed up. No, the kids can't go.
Oh, can the kids not go? Man, it's a shame Isabelle's not here.
Yeah.
I would have come with.
Well, you'd have
not
to
invite myself.
Well, no, I mean, absolutely. No, I got invited because my aunt has a table and invited us. But yeah, you gotta pay for a table and everything.
Nice. But that's fun. I've never been to an official
hoedown
cowboy.
What you need to do and what we should do sometime is just do a big hay party. Like you get trucks, you back them up in a circle, and you kind of make a fairly big circle, right? And you make a fire in the middle.
Oh, that would be
And then
sick.
you turn a couple of trucks, or just one truck. You turn the music on, and everyone's got a ice chest full of beer, and it's just a field party.
Sick.
That's it. Yeah.
That's class.
Yeah, it's
that
cool.
sounds really cool, to be honest.
We need
with
to
you.
have-
bring the Buckfast.
Yeah, bring the buck fast for sure.
Buckfast makes you fuck fast, you know. Bam
Dude,
juice.
let me
as
tell
we
you,
call it.
I just had this thought the other day because I'm glad I brought up field parties. I was such a nerd in high school that do you remember Zima?
Mm-mm.
Do you know what Zima is?
Mm-mm.
All right. Zima
Tell me.
Zima is a malt liquor that was around in the 90s
Sorry.
that was essentially alcoholic Sprite. Okay?
Yeah.
It was alcoholic Sprite.
Nice.
All right? And I loved it.
Sounds good.
I loved it.
Some fucking alcoholic lemonade.
this is how stupid I am, right? How nerdy. I go to these field parties and all the bros are drinking beer, you know, in high school. In high school.
Yeah.
All the bros are drinking beer, and I'm over there. And the other cool thing to do with your Zima is drop a Jolly Rancher down in it. So I'm off over to the side, dude. I'm off over in the cut, piecing with my Zima and my Jolly Rancher, dude.
That brings fucking horrible memories back. Because I remember I stayed in this flat in Glasgow with a few pals of mine at the time. It was during lockdown. I was in college studying photography. And we had this party one night, and I went and I bought some booze, and I got some lemonade, some vodka, all that stuff, you know, some Jameson, you know, ginger beer, all that stuff. And I bought a packet of what are the sweets the kids the like shaped like little people, the
Sour Patch?
Sour Patch Kids. And I bought these, and I was putting the Sour Patch Kids down inside it, and it was making it all flavoursome. Well,
That's what you do with Jolly Rancher.
my friends thought it'd be fucking really funny in the end to make my drinks for me, and they were pouring me like quadruple shots, like 4 shots lemonade, Jolly Ranchers. I was fucking boogaloo within the hour.
Yeah.
I was so fucking drunk, man. I was so drunk, and I remember waking up the next morning, and it was one of them situations where like you're lying in bed, and like you move your hand slightly, and you're like, no, just put that back there.
Yeah.
And I was spewing a motherfucker
Yeah.
all day that day.
Yeah.
You know,
I hate being hungover, dude.
I got a little bit drunk at Johnny's wedding the other night.
Yeah.
And my mother-in-law picked me up because I couldn't drive home.
Yeah.
And went and got a Domino's pizza and sat in the living room fucking drooling.
Yeah.
The dog was in my face, and we're like both sharing this pizza. And I was just like fucking trying to hold my head
You
up.
still have a few more, right? Like, you're young enough. You still got a few more hangovers until you decide
But
that.
there's something about American beers that don't agree with me. Because I went, obviously, we told
It's the congeners.
We told the story. I don't know what it is. Well, apparently, it's down to the barley and the wheat and stuff like that you guys have over here, and the processing of beer doesn't mix
That's
well.
what I'm getting at. Yeah.
Because I went over to the UK and I was drinking like a fucking, you know,
Yeah.
dry towel.
Yeah.
You know, soaking up all that liquid, and I was drinking and drinking and drinking for like nearly fucking 2 weeks straight, practically, and I was fine. I was a little bit hungover, don't get me wrong, woke up with the old cotton mouth.
Yeah.
But over here, like, I'll maybe have 2 or 3, 4, and I'm just like, whoa.
Well,
and
you know,
feel so ill the next day.
all of our grains are grown with glyphosate. So that's a problem.
If anything ends with sulfate or fucking
There's your problem.
there's a problem.
We have genetically modified organisms. All of our everything we grow is GMO.
Well, that's why all your fruit and your veg looks
all
so
of it.
fucking appealing.
All of it.
You know?
Yeah, it's covered in wax and everything.
I know. What's that? I've got messages coming through.
That's
my
your
laptop.
phone.
No, it's my
laptop.
my
Your
laptop.
laptop
is coming through. Yeah.
So-
Listeners, viewers, if you're noticing, we're on a wide spectrum here. You know, I'm on a loose spectrum personally, but this is the wide shot that we've got going because my wife is away to Key West in Florida.
Took the cameras.
And took the camera with her because it is her camera, I will have you know. But
Shout out to Izzy. Thank you for the camera.
We've got the wide angle here, and I actually think it looks quite good. You know?
Yeah.
It looks
No, it's
all
cool.
It actually looks a bit better. You can get to see a little bit more of this that you don't get to see
Yeah.
as normally.
Yeah.
No, she's in Key West. She flew out to Key West last week. Hopefully she gets home because these government shutdowns, they're about to start cancelling flights left, right, and centre.
Mm-hmm.
And she's there till next Tuesday. She flies home. And but no, she's out there doing some like scientific shit with sharks.
Yeah, you said that when I got here. That's cool.
It's
I
cool.
I thought biologist at first, but I didn't realize she's a wildlife photographer.
Yeah, hardcore.
Yeah,
I mean,
that's awesome.
the photos in the living room, they're all her photos that she took. You know, the one of the grizzly, the one of that grizzly there that's in the on the wall in the living room. Do you remember that grizzly that was struck by the car in Yellowstone? I think it was last year and it was killed. It was a really famous grizzly bear.
Oh, the one that traveled?
Yeah.
That left Yellowstone?
Yeah, and it would like wander all over.
Well, that guy came down to Arkansas.
No, it won't be that one. It won't be that one.
one.
There was a really famous grizzly bear that was struck by a car and killed last year.
Oh, okay.
And that's that grizzly bear that's on the thing that she took photos of when she went to Yosemite. But no, she's down in Key West just now. She's been on the boat tagging sharks. She's caught a few nurse sharks. They caught a hammerhead.
Yeah.
And then they're taking like muscle samples off of some of them. And then there was one of them that was pregnant and they made an incision in it. And she got to put her finger down inside it and feel the baby shark inside.
That's good.
Just to make sure that it's healthy and that it's okay. And then they stitch it back up and then they
I
throw it back
bet
out.
that Jaws girl is having a
she's
time of her
absolutely
life.
obsessed with Jaws, man. Like Shark Week, when it comes around on National Geographic and all of them stuff, like she just like goes fucking ham, man.
That's cool.
Jaws was like one of her first films that she was introduced to as a child.
Yeah.
So she's very much into like sharks.
Yeah.
You know, most kids were terrified of it. She was just like fascinated.
Yeah.
That's why she went and she got her deep sea diving license. You know, because she's a qualified deep sea diver.
Wow.
And she's gone diving with sharks and manatees.
She's
and
full of surprises.
Oh, she's something else. I mean, she went out to Tanzania. She was in Tanzania the months prior to meeting me in Scotland, and she was out there. I mean, she's a girl for fucking going somewhere on her own and getting herself into situations.
Yeah, yeah.
You know, because she told me a story about how these group of the like majority of them are girls that are out there surrounded by like nothing at all, and one of the girls got in a truck with one of the rangers and went to go. She clarified the story a bit more to me later on, but the way she made it sound at first was if they just jumped into a random truck with these Tanzanian guys and just fucking disappeared, turned up to a random camp where they fed them goat.
Oh, wow.
And then she comes over to Scotland and fucks me. You know? And then, because she was over in Scotland and we were at the one of the bars there's a town called Forres. And it's called the Mosset Tavern. It's a really nice bar. And we were out there and we are sitting at the bus stop afterwards to go back to Nairn, to where my mum stayed, where we were staying. And Isabelle goes, "Let's FaceTime Mum." And I'm like, let's fucking not, because Mum doesn't know who I am. So Isabelle gets on FaceTime and she's like, hey, and her mum's like, hey, how are you? And stuff like that, asking her. And Isabelle's just, and like, she's slowly turning the camera around.
Oh,
and her
God.
mum's like really happy hearing about her stories. And then her mum just goes,
Who's that?
Who's that, Isabelle? She goes, oh, it's a friend I made over here. And her mother instantly is like, what the fuck? Like, you're on your own with a strange guy who you have no idea nothing about. Her mother didn't realize that we were talking to each other for months prior to her coming over to Scotland. Okay. So this is all very fucking strange. Yeah. Isabelle then goes off the radar for like 4 days. Doesn't message her mother. We go to the wildlife park in Kincraig, is called. And we're driving around looking at all the animals and stuff like that. She suddenly receives a fucking text message. The King James Bible of fucking text messages. Where the fuck are you? Are you safe? You need to tell me or I'm going to call the police. And I'm thinking to myself, I'm like, so some fucking Yale County lady is going to call Police Scotland and be like, my daughter, an American girl, is on tourism in Scotland. I need you to track her down.
Excuse me, is this Scotland?
Is this the police chief?
Hey, is this Scotland? Yeah, hey, I need to talk to the police of Scotland.
I'm missing a little girl who's in Scotland.
There's a little girl in your country who is missing. And
last seen with a strange looking Scottish boy.
And I just need police, and I need somebody to go find her.
Yeah. So that was my introduction to Isabelle's mother,
funny.
Who now, obviously,
one of your best friends.
One of my best friends, you know, very integrated in the family now.
Yeah.
But fucking Jesus wept, man. Like, she's something else for going away on random trips. Because she was flying back from Tanzania when the Ukraine war started.
Yeah.
And she was stuck in Qatar.
Yeah.
You know? And a lonesome female in the Middle East at the beginning of a severe fucking invasion of a sovereign nation in the fucking in Europe. And she was on her own in the Qatari airport. You know,
oh man,
she's
got some balls.
She does, and I'll fucking grope them.
Do you?
Know? Oh yeah. But man, like, she's something else. I've tried to get her on here to tell some of her stories, but she doesn't have the confidence to do it. I'm gonna try and get her on when she comes back from her trip so that she can talk about it. Maybe get the three of us on here to talk a bit about like her whole trip. But no, she's back on Tuesday, so I've been on my own for the past like 5 days, you know, just...
You're not calling her and asking where the spoons are you?
No.
I saw a video yesterday. Is somebody was like, my the first time my mom and dad have talked since my mom's been gone from home for 4 days, and she's like on FaceTime with the dad, and he's like, I've used all the spoons, and she's like, well, we have 30 of them. You've used them all. He's like, yeah. She's like, do you need to run the dishwasher? He's like,
that's Isabelle. That's like, not me.
I started using you know what I did? I started reusing the spoons, and I was using one for the relish, and I'd wash it off, and I'd use it again for the mayonnaise. And I'm sitting here like, Jesus,
cross contamination.
Well,
in the whole fucking house.
Food safety guy. But I'm like, all right, man, this dude is like in his 70s. And I get it, you know, the mentality of those boomers. That's not even a boomer. Those are,
No, they're boomers. Yeah, 70s.
They're the 70s and 80s?
Yeah,
okay,
boomers.
He's 70s. Yeah. So the boomers, so like my grandmother, my grandpa might have done that and been like, I don't know how to do anything in the house.
Yeah.
Because my grandmother ran the house. Like, you know, she was the lady. But she also waited on my grandpa like hand and foot.
Oh yeah,
and that's just that way of life back then.
100%. But then like it goes to say,
but like the man can't even do
basic
he can't
fucking.
Rinse,
that's the same as
Isabelle.
Isabelle
Rinse off
though.
a spoon?
Like she fucking will come out. We went to the pub quiz, the trivia night at the old bank. My family were here. We're getting asked questions like, who wrote this novel in 1720? That was famous for writing X, Y, and Z, and me and my fucking family are like, we don't know. I don't know. My dad's got his Apple Watch, like, hey, sorry. And Isabelle's like banging out these answers.
Oh, nice.
And we won. We won the trivia night.
Wow.
God forbid she tries to fucking open the front door sometimes. Yeah. She's got no fucking like idea how to do like basic stuff, but she comes out with the most mental fucking like, you know, academic knowledge.
So you fill in all her gaps, and she fills in all your gaps.
Yeah, 100%.
Yeah, absolutely.
For sure. This isn't a fucking formative podcast, you know? But like you going back there saying like 7-year-olds like not washing spoons and stuff, it reminded me like with the whole RFK saying that Tylenol causes autism, and now circumcision causes autism at the same time. That being said, like, saying that autism is more prominent now is absolute horseshit.
Yeah.
Because if you go around to there was nothing old people loved more than a fucking china or spoon collection.
Yeah.
In like the 60s and 70s.
That's right. Tupperware.
Or fucking, model planes. You know, like Look at your granddad, who's just recently passed away.
Yeah.
I walked into his garage with Garen one day,
Yeah.
and he's got like RC fucking dump trucks and like RC models. Yeah. And I said to Garen at the time, and I was like, "Oh, so autism's a fucking new thing, is it?" You know? Like absolute shit.
Yeah. No, damn, what was I gonna say? I was about to say something. Shit.
Lost it?
Yeah.
Nah, must have been a lie.
I was ready to like
counteract.
I was ready to say something to what you said, and then I just lost it.
Yeah.
Oh. Got it. Oh.
All right, Santa Claus over there.
That's a terrible Santa.
Oh.
Who was that?
It's like in the fucking Sopranos. You know,
yeah.
You know, whatever. Something. Oh man, one of the best shows I've ever seen. Love it.
I'm glad.
I want to be fucking Italian, man. You know, I'm going and fucking buying gold chains and stuff. You know,
that's funny.
Like, where's the fucking pastrami?
Yeah,
no.
Yeah. Forget about it.
Forget about it. It's not your night, kid.
So my wife doesn't fact check anything, right? She'll see a picture on Facebook.
So she believes all the bullshit you tell her.
Yeah. No, she doesn't. This is the strange
only
part.
Fact checking she does is with you.
She does. Only fact checking she does with me. Everything on Facebook she sees that it's true. So she goes,
"Oh, she's one of them, is she?"
Yeah. She goes, "Did you see the newest pictures of 3-Eye Atlas that just came out?" And I was like,
"Let me guess."
I was like, "What pictures?" So she shows me.
It looks just like the Millennium Falcon.
This picture is a obvious AI that has such detail that it looks like the top of a cargo ship. And it's got lights coming off of it and everything. And I was like, that's not real. And she was like, how do you know? And I was like, because I just listened to a podcast 3 days ago with the guy who is following this thing to the T.
Yeah.
Avi Loeb. And he says the best picture they've got is like
a fucking speck of dust.
A speck of dust. And I was like, they're supposed to have some good ones in a week or so when it comes around behind the sun. Anyway, so I'm like, all right, man, let me just, for shits and giggles. So anyway, I said that to say this. She told me 2 days ago, she goes, did you know that now RFK's backpedaling on the Tylenol thing? And I was like, really? She's like, yeah, he's starting to backpedal on it now, saying that there's not enough conclusive research, and so And I was like, well, that's not surprising because of all the damn pressure.
He did say like fucking 6 months ago, come September, I will have the reason for fucking autism.
Yeah.
And he probably sat at his desk one day with a headache, opened the drawer, saw some Tylenol, and was like, that's it.
Yeah. So I don't know if that's true or not. I mean, somebody can check it out and let us know, but apparently he's backpedaling on that issue a little bit. But come to find out, they've already started to go down the road with the pharmaceutical stuff, right? So my wife,
here we go.
My wife has not been able to get her ADHD medicine like hardly at all.
She has ADD as well.
Oh yeah.
And you have it?
Yeah.
Is that why all your cupboards are like 5 different colors?
Yeah. Yeah.
It's like the fucking, it's like Monsters Inc. in that house.
Yeah.
There's like 9 different colored doors.
Yeah.
Yeah.
She wants to paint them a certain color, all the cabinets, and she has to try them out. And
to be fair, it's better than, we've been in this house about July, August, November, nearly 5 months we've been in this house.
Yeah.
And you've walked through our garage. Nothing is unpacked.
Yeah.
My
your doorbell's
wife's
hanging off.
The doorbell, the Ring doorbell camera is fucking pointing at the ground so I can see any rodents that are coming to the fucking door.
This light fixture is not even.
The light fixtures in this room don't fucking work.
It's okay. It's all right, dude. It's it is what it is, and it's new home vibe. It takes a while, dude. My house is 8 years old from being constructed, and it's still not finished.
No, it never will be finished.
There's parts of it that are still like the drywall.
100%.
But she's having trouble getting it, and what she found out from her therapist the other day is that because of the way that the government is squeezing the pharmaceutical industry right now. They're basically doing allotments of how much they can have on hand and how much is being made, and so they're starting to curtail the prescription medication back. And I think, okay,
Are you going to RFK's Adderall boot camp? Are you?
well, mine comes from the VA, so I don't have any issues getting mine. I think the VA and the veterans are the last people that are going to get shortaged on medication.
Yeah.
But no, I thought when she brought that up, I was like, here's one of those divisive things. Like, I know what the goals are with the World Health, and the pharmaceutical stuff, like curtailing it back. If you listen to some of these podcasts with some of these pharmaceutical reps on there telling us, how just god awful the industry is. Well, it needs reform.
Yeah, it does need. And it goes back to the whole thing what we were saying about EMS. It's like the whole medical industry is just like,
it's
the biggest
it's in shambles.
Monopoly in the world is the pharmaceutical company.
Yeah, absolutely.
100%.
And so if they're starting to put some limitations and regulations on it, I don't see it as a bad thing. But what the collateral damage is that you're having supply issues.
I'll get there. Don't worry.
You're having supply issues for medication for people that need it because of the people.
We're sending it all to fucking Israel.
Because of the people that have abused it, right? And are selling it on the streets. So, I don't know.
I know. It is. It's the way it is. I mean, like, we're bombing the Venezuelan boats that are carrying the cocaine that apparently comes from Mexico.
Yeah. Wow.
It's insane. What do you think of, just touching this topic, Zohan Mamdani?
What?
Zohan Mamdani.
I don't know what that is.
The new mayor of New York City.
Oh, yeah. I've seen some memes about him. I don't know.
I'm stoked for him.
Okay.
Anyway, moving on.
No comment.
Talking about New York.
The meme I saw was a Middle Eastern man stepping on a train and it was empty, and I didn't get it. So. He was stepping on a subway train and it was empty, and then the woman on the speaker was speaking in Arabic.
Oh, fucking hell.
So that was the meme, and I don't know what it meant. I don't you know me, dude. I don't keep up with shit.
He's a Muslim guy. He's the youngest ever Muslim mayor
of New York City.
He's like 34 years old.
Oh, okay.
But it was really funny. During his campaign, people were saying like, young guy, like 33-year-old guy. And he did a thing on his Instagram. He was like, I've heard a few of you saying that yous are concerned about a 33-year-old man running as mayor for New York City. He says, well, your voices of concern have been heard. He says, so I'm going to make a change. This weekend, I turned 34.
He's got a sense of humor?
Yeah, he's got a massive sense of humor.
That's cool. All right, I'll have to check him out.
Sense of humor.
I'll have to check him out.
But people don't like him because he's a democratic socialist.
Yeah.
And socialism's like in the United States, it's like fucking communism.
Yeah.
People don't like it.
Yeah.
Like it's just like, oh my God, socialism and stuff like that. They shit the bed about it. Albeit in the UK, socialism going down the fucking drain.
Yeah.
It's not working.
Yeah.
Go to like fucking Norway, Sweden, Denmark, Iceland, all these places. It works fucking beautifully.
Canada.
It's some of it questionable.
Okay.
But in them like regions, in the Scandinavian regions, they're always within like the top 10 most happiest countries in the world because their money's been distributed properly.
Yeah.
But like the same people that have complained to me about socialist healthcare are the same fuckers that are complaining to me about the fact that their health insurance is going up next year.
Yeah.
Or the ones that go over to the UK on holiday, have a fucking heart attack and use the socialist healthcare in the UK.
Yeah.
Stick it up, you fucking arse,
Yeah, man. I mean,
Talking about New York, though, I have been watching The Sopranos.
Yeah.
Oh, it's so good.
Yeah, I'm glad.
It's so good. You've seen it, haven't you?
I've seen bits and pieces.
Oh, it's so good. There was
bits and pieces.
Nothing like that time period, like the late 90s to kind of mid-2000s.
Yeah,
it looks so good.
While the mob still had some control and before, everybody was getting racketeering charges and dying. And everything.
It's so good.
Yeah, the last few golden years of the mob.
But like,
the
what
late
a
90s.
fucking time to be alive, But it's so good. The story writing is so good in it. And it's like, I've never wanted to be more Italian. And all my wife complains to me, and I'm like, "What are you saying, woman? I'm giving all this shit."
You're turning Italian in the household.
Fucking Tony Soprano.
That's funny.
You know, I love it.
Va fu Napoli.
Yeah. Molto bene. You know, how many onions you put in the bolognese?
You've been making a lot of Italian food lately?
Oh, I fucking love it, dude. I'm sat with my fucking my garlic breads and my vino.
That's funny.
You know, sat in the living room, you know.
Yeah.
With my fucking revolver on the table and my gold watch on. You know? It's so good. But there's one character in that who's like one of Tony Soprano's right-hand man. He provides nothing to the show other than comedic humor. And whatever he does say just brings no, like, he says some of the most mental shit and nobody is antagonized by it whatsoever. But his shtick in that is he does a really good, what was his name who was in Scarface?
Pacino.
He does a really good Pacino impression. And, like, they'll all be, like, arguing with each other. And, like, Tony will turn around and he's like, "Hey, go do that scene again." And he's like, "Just when I was out, they brought me back in." And they're like, "He's a fucking natural, isn't he? He's so good at that." You know, like, absolutely love it.
Oh, God.
And, like, they accidentally raid, like, a truck that's got suits in the back of it. And, like, they're all, like, freaking the fuck out. Like, "What the fuck is this? It's the wrong fucking truck." We're like, "What the fuck?" And then, like, he's in the background with, like, an oversized pinstripe fucking suit on.
He's like, "I don't know. I like it."
He's like, "We give away all of this stuff. We give it back. But can I keep this one, please?" And he's, like, stood there in his suit. But he's got the biggest head of hair. And it's all slicked back, you know? It's so good.
That's great. I'm so glad you're having a good time with that.
It's so good because
So
they'll, like,
glad.
smash the boy's fucking right knee in, and the guy's there and he's, like, screaming. He's like, my knee. And then he's like, "Oh, is your fucking left knee okay?" And he's like, "There's nothing wrong with my left knee." And they'll smash his left knee and they're like, "There you go. You can stop complaining about your fucking right knee now." It's so good.
Dude, it has a cult following, man. It's a cult classic around here.
It's so good. I've been practicing the fucking Italian New York accent. It's so good.
That's good, man.
You know.
Hey, listen, we're gonna have to wrap this up.
Are we?
Yeah.
Man, that sucks.
We gotta go watch. I gotta go watch The Sopranos.
You gotta go watch The Sopranos. Go got your hold down, throw down. You know?
I will. I tell you what. I will watch it. I'll start watching it, and we can talk about. We can have some laughs.
We don't eat fucking jarred sauce around here. You know, you make it with fresh tomatoes.
Okay.
You know.
All right.
Get your fucking tagliatelle.
Yeah.
And stick it up your fucking ass.
All right.
No, it's been good. Well, ladies and gentlemen, I hope you enjoyed it. I hope you enjoyed this wide angle. Whee! We're here. We're queer. You know. But, yeah, episode 13. It's been a good one. It has been fun. We got a bit loose the last time, you know. I delved into your PTSD involuntarily the other day talking about serial killers and psychopaths, but hey ho, it is what it is.
It was weird, just like in the moment that, I mean, the topic came out of nowhere, sort of. I mean, it was our Halloween episode, and I don't know, man. I don't know if it was a place I was in mentally or what happened. But it threw me off big time.
Roundabouts, man.
And then I went home because I was talking about Ronald Gene Simmons here in Dover, and I went home and pulled his book off the shelf and started reading it. So I don't know.
Yeah,
I'm like 4 chapters deep in that fucking.
I've been reading Michael J. Fox's new book, Future Boy. Is what it's called. It's really good.
Nice.
It's like 19 chapters or something.
It's one of my favorite people.
Oh, I love Michael. Back to the Future, one of my favorite all time.
Yeah. Yeah.
Favorite all time films. You know.
There you go.
This, just before we leave, so this Lego DeLorean has been on a fucking trip, right?
Mm-hmm.
I don't know how many times I have rebuilt this thing. At all. Oh, there goes Marty. So Isabelle bought me this for my Christmas a few years ago.
Oh,
right?
okay. Yeah.
It's sick. It lights up. You know, the flux capacitor inside
that is
lights
sick.
up. The the doors open up, and
Oh,
then the wheels as well.
They fold down like they're flying.
They fold down like they're flying.
This little thing just came off.
Ah, it's fine. So this thing we built when we were in Scotland when she was on vacation.
Oh, okay.
I wrapped this thing up in a towel or two and then stuck it in my luggage. If you ever want to test how fucking delicate TSA are with your luggage, stick a Lego DeLorean inside it. It got to the other side and there was like maybe one or two bits fell off. And I was like, amazing.
Really?
So good. Didn't fucking break. You know, the hood opens up and then inside there's a little hoverboard and then there's the fucking plutonium there.
Yeah.
And one night, it was on the shelf in our old house, and in the middle of the night, I heard what sounded like cutlery being dropped on the floor, and I didn't think anything of it, and I went back to sleep.
Was it the cat?
Isabelle gets up, and I wake up the next morning, and Isabelle goes, so last night,
was it the cat?
Brock jumped up onto the shelf and pushed your Lego DeLorean off, and this thing was in like a bazillion pieces. I had to find the fucking manual online and rebuild it.
Cats, dude.
Then I don't know if you remember from the earlier video episodes, I had the shelf that was there. Well, this was on the nice little shelf. Your buckhead fucking fell off one night and obliterated this. So this has been built about four times now.
That's funny.
It's missing fucking parts.
Oh no.
You know, but it looks good.
It's got a great story, though.
It does.
That's such a good story.
It does. It's a bit like the end in Back to the Future Part 3 when he arrives back in
1883?
1985.
Oh, yeah.
After he's been in 1885.
Yeah.
Or 1855 or whatever it is. And then the train comes along and demolishes the DeLorean.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
So it's been on and there's Marty.
That's cool.
You know? Doc, I think, is on the
Hey,
floor.
that's a great way to end.
Good little
I like
end.
that one.
Yeah. Well, thanks for joining, everybody. If you go along to Instagram, TikTok, YouTube, Spotify, check out our content on there. Give us a like, give us a follow, give us a subscribe. It really helps out a lot, helping the algorithm out. And also a shout out to our sponsor as well for getting a hold of all of this equipment for us. You know, the microphones, the MIDI controller, is it called?
Yes.
Yep, headphones, all of that. Over at River Valley Satellite, they've supplied a lot of our equipment that we have here. They're also your dish premiered specialists. So if you're looking for satellite TV in your home, head over to River Valley Satellite on 1310 East Parkway Drive and go and check out what they have in there. And hopefully they have one or two things that will tickle your pickle.
Oof.
Oofed.
Oof.
Let's get out of here.
All right.
Thank you. Yeah, bye.
See ya.
Also, before we go, I don't know if you did notice.
What are you pointing at? A tripod?
You're pointing at also, if you notice, you'll probably have noticed that our intro that we originally had is now gone. It's vanished. It's gone poof, like a happy little gay boy. Because we got a copyright strike against us, so we've had to remove the intro music from that. But if you know of anybody that can design sound music or whatnot, conjure us up something nice, something cool, something fun, and put it together so we can add it into our intro track. Daniel is occupied on his phone at the moment, so I will deal with the outro.
The outro?
Yeah, bye. There we go.